So my name is Dean Chamberlain, and I use block coding to create this project. It's a simple little project made to be fun. So as you can see here, you can move your little character around, and there's a boss with an amount of HP, and you have the same amount of HP. So you can roll to avoid projectiles, which are not fully functional yet, and you can slash to deal damage. So if you get too close to the boss, currently right now the only way to take damage is to get too close to the boss and have it touch you while you're not slashing, because then it will do 10 damage to your health. You can move around to try and get a better position to attack the boss from, but you can only slash from the left and right sides of an enemy. So here is the code behind your little character. So when you press the A key, it will move you to the left, and it does a little check, it changes your direction, and such. When you press the D key, it will move you to the right and make sure you're not rolling. And the same goes for pressing W and S. It will check your direction and if you're rolling or not. So right down here is the slashing animation. It checks when you press space, it checks if you're rolling or not, and it checks what direction you're facing. So it checks, once it finds out which direction you're facing and stuff, it will do a certain animation. This is the rolling piece of code. When you press Q, you will roll if you're facing up or down. If you're facing left or right, you will do a quick slash, and it will do a little bit of damage, although that is not fully done yet. So on the next piece is the boss's sprite. This one is responsible for all the damage that you take and what the boss takes. So it checks if you're touching you, and if you are touching the boss, then if you hit the boss with your slash, it will deal damage to the boss. However, if you're no longer slashing the boss but you're still in contact with it, you will take damage instead. Right here is the piece of code for all the projectiles from the boss. It determines which direction they're facing and whether or not they actually move. And it has about 1 1/4 of them actually move. Down here is when the boss starts after you go out of the first main menu and make sure it's in the correct location. Down here this is the next sprite. It is just the game over when you lose the game, a game win screen when you win the game, and the start screen.